Okay, so I've been working on getting the tops secure now. All of it. All of this is now a rigid member. It's a single piece. It cracked there, believe it or not. You couldn't see it, but the glue's cracked. So those are glue screws. Have just gone. This is the longest one, and that's the longest one. These are just short, so they're only 2 inch. That's a 2 inch, but that's a long one. That's a real long one. So they just. This is now full bonded, and then there's 2 dowels gone in. There's one there, and there's one there, and the double dowels have gone straight in through there, and they lock this thing together. That can no longer move. Yeah, I've now marked on top of the drawer, the centre line for the top drawer, bottom, and the centre line for the top drawer, the bottom drawer, bottom. When I say bottom, this is what I'm talking about. That's the drawer, and this is the bottom of it. So this is at 300 from the top, not from the cap, but from this thing. The only thing that there is this. The cap will go on top, and it's probably going to be 20mm thick. So that's the cap. Don't ignore the cap. We're talking about that point there. So from there I've gone down 116, and from there I've gone down 300, which gives me some lines. And you can see this one. It's right on there. You can see it because it's here. Look, and it's right there. Yeah. It's right on that timber. There's this piece here. There's a piece of timber in there. It just does this span there. And there will be another one up there. Eventually there'll be another one here. I've not put it in yet. But it needs to go in because I need to support the edge of the door frame. That's what that timber's literally, that's all it's for. But it's also, I mean, it's all part of the system, but that's its job. And it was going to be here in the middle, but I adjusted this. As you see, I cut it and moved everything, okay? So this was sliced. All this had been in other videos. So this is one drawer here. That's the narrowest one. That's the least depth one. And this is the big one to take the DVDs. So what I'm trying to determine is where these points are. And I've got to do the same on the other side. I need to do that now while it's fresh in my memory. Make sure I'm carrying these dimensions through. And then I've got score lines on. And I can check across with the ruler. Yeah. So I've got it and I've scored it down the side. And I've done it, and I've scored down the side, and I've gone all the way around. It's scored all the way around, and it's marked. Right? Now that one I couldn't mark across, but that piece is not in there. But that piece is going to sit in there. Or whatever it has to do. I mean, it might end up like that and be sat there. As long as there's a support for this centre line and the bottom of the drawer. Whatever this is also going to be the top of the door. Top of the door. Where the door stops, there'll be a line. And that's what you'll see. You'll see a piece of timber in there. That's this piece of timber. This rail is the gap between the drawer and the door. It's inside there, the centre of it. That centre there is the centre line to set the door and the drawer. So that's that one. And then this one will be the centre to set the gap between the 2 drawers. The top of this one and the bottom of that one. There's the top of that one. It's got that fancy shape on it that I've shown you before. And here's showing how the drawers are going to actually be made. I call it a clasp joint. It's literally just like if you grabbed your hands like that, one pair and the other one that way, and you clasped it and try to pull it apart. That's what that joint is. Let me try and explain it to you here. Hope I don't turn this off. Always in it. There's always something in there in the way, eh? This is the clasp joint. Yeah, it's that. You don't need dovetails or anything like that. This is a simple joint. You can just cut it with a saw. You can cut it with a saw and a chisel. That's all you need. Literally. I'll show you how it's done. It's literally this. It's just this. Like that. And it can't come apart. I'll show you. That one can't go that way. This is the side and this is the front and the back. Whichever way you want to make it. Yeah. You can just make it in the middle or you can make it at the edges. Whichever way you want. It's strongest. It's probably strongest there. That's tongue and groove. It's just a tongue and a groove. That's all it is. So this is the side, and there'll be another one repeated on side. This can be the back, and this can be the front, whichever way you want to do it. But that's all this joint is, and you do make sure you've got a lot of material in here, so you put it furthest away. The thicker this piece is, the better, because you get more and more further away from your edges. And so these sides need to be good material. They need to be good, dense material. What else are we looking at here? Right. I've not bonded any of these permanently. I've not put the big screws in and glued them yet for these. Yeah, I'm not done what I've just done here. I've only done halfway on the other side. So I need to all these I have to do, but I'm now more concerned with getting getting these lines projected down the other side and running it across the back so I can see where it's sent on here, because that's where the jasper's going to be. Yeah, these jaspers that are here, they're going to pick these cross members up. I need to draw them in, and I need to make this piece and that piece down there first, so they need to be made. And they're glue jobs, the big massive glue jobs. All this we're going to just put them in and then screw through here. Right, there'll be no jaspers this side. The only jaspers are at the centre. Jaspers, I mean Dutchmen. Yeah, but Dutchmen are used for cracks. Sorry, I didn't mention this. I should have done. If you've got a crack in a piece of material, you'll see them do these big tables where they've got a gap like this, and they'll put a jasper across it. You know, they'll just do that. Yeah, they'll just do one of them. I call them jaspers. They call them Dutchmen, and they have them all sorts of shapes. So like that. You can do it on anything. It's just a basic thing. Yeah, I'm just explaining it basic like. So I want to make this piece, and I want to make that piece. And these are all down now, all done. This is rigid now, that can't go anywhere. And I've semi-done the other one. I haven't done down. I'm going to have to go all the way around. And as I'm going, I'm marking it, look. Glue screwed, that means I've got glue in the screws. And doweled, all this. And I put a line there, look, can you see it? That means just that bit, only that bit's been done. I'll repeat it everywhere I do it. I'll repeat it like this one has just been dowelled. I'll just put dowelled, yeah? That one will just say dowelled, both ends. So I am now going to make, these pieces. I need to flip it on its way. Flip it on its way. Do I flip it on its back? Yeah, let's flip it on its back. I'll probably be able to work on it better with it on its back. Oh, mother! My back, I mean its top. Oh, that is so fragile, that leg. This outrigger I've just put in here, that's fragile. Okay, here we go. I'm going to pull it, mate. It's going to drop. There we go. It dropped onto the carpet, so it should be okay. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Oh, my sandpaper box. Bottle. It's full of sandpaper. Keep it dry. It's easier for me to put the timber down there and score it, yeah? That's all I've done. I flipped it over now. We're looking at the underside. All this has been glued and screwed, yeah? All that's done. But not this one. I've only put one screw in there, because this one I'm going to. I think it's fallen. I think you can see it more pronounced there. That if you look along there, can you see? Can you see what's happened? Let's get a ruler. It's a bit to see it with a ruler. That's all this is after last night. That's what's happened. You see that light under there? I'll bring the ruler down. Watch, here we go. I'm bringing the ruler down. Bring it down. Bring it down. Bring it down. That's what's happened. It's cupped it. And this is really pronounced. This one. That's like a ski slope. In fact, if I put the ruler like there, you can see it's really bad. Down there, it's not so bad. Look, there's only a little bit down there. It's curling. That's absolutely flat. So this one has moved, and I can't do anything about it. I'm going to have to hide it somehow. There's nothing I can do because the thickness is going to change, and I can't change the thickness. I don't know what I'm going to do. You know, the only thing I could do is cut a slot in there. Cut a slot down there. It's about halfway. Yeah. Drill it here. Sorry, I've put the jigs. At the moment I can do it because I can jigsaw in there. Yeah. And then what I can do is I can fold this back, grab it and fold it. And once it's folded, I can put a member in here and stick it, so insert glue into the fold. And once it's over and I've got something in here to hold it, make sure it's flat, I'll drill it through there, put some screws in. I think that's the best way. I need to crack it right there. I want that to go down as it's gone up. It's no good. So that's probably what's going to happen. I'm probably going to go in there. Something like this. I don't want it to crack across the grain. There's a glue line right there, look. I don't want to disjoint that, and I'm going to probably do this. It's going to at least picking up from the centre. Yeah. It's flat there. Flatter. It's okay there. Where's it start to, right, this is where it's starting to go here. So from the centre line, it started to go in there, and it's really bad here. There's not something I can recover from. It's not. Why not just do it? Commit myself to it and do it. This is what you have to do. You have to commit yourself to doing something. The task ahead. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to cut across this centre line, because I want to get some screws in here to hold it all. And I have massive screws. That's my longest screw, so I need to be able to get that in there somehow. That will do. That will do. That will hold it. A rod. If I've got to put a steel rod in there, I'll put a steel rod and hammer it in, yeah? If I've got to put a steel rod in there, I'll do it. Whatever it takes to get that go back. Because that is really badly twisted. I wasn't like that yesterday. I picked a nice piece. But it's done what it's done, and it's done it, and I can't do anything about it. So I'm going to mark this now with some felt tip and cut it. Okay.